Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 3. And for Cleveland, it's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals, Doris. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up. Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Hunter. 9 points in his last outing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Mobley. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Şengün. Allen defending. 4 on the clock. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Durant.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Pass to Garland. Outside Hunter. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, Josh Okogie is nothing if not opportunistic. You love creating the second chance opportunity there.
Allen a screen, and Mitchell launches it from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, "We have some plans," Coach said with a smile, "but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile." So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Garland. Fires top of the key, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he banks in the layup.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Allen outside. Back to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside Mitchell. Durant pulls it in.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Pass to Garland. Now here's Allen, defended by Şengün. And Allen gets it to go.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
On their way to the floor is your
checked in for Cleveland. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Now here's Durant. 35 points his last game. For 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Merrill with it. Durant covering. Thompson against Hunter. Takes the 3. That shot missing. The Rockets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Easton. And he lobs it up. Houston in the lead. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Garland. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Hunter, a screen on Easton. Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Durant. The baseline J is on the way. And he drops that one in.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Merrill outside. Garland for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Şengün. From deep. Durant's shot is off. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Durant. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Merrill outside. Mobley outside. Merrill outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 10 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Garland. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant inside, covered by Merrill. Houston working the ball around. Thompson against Garland. On the wing, Durant. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Thompson, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Eason against Hunter. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Merrill outside. Eason against Mobley. Pass to Merrill. Back to Mobley, looking to end the run. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Outside Eason. Here's Durant. The 3 is up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Garland. Pass to Merrill. And here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Garland for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Counted. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Cavaliers shooting right around 42% in the first. Allen, the pass to Merrill. Garland against Thompson. Outside Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Garland. Over Thompson. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Hunter. 10 points for Darius Garland.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
And it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jared Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Mobley. He has 6. Here's Garland. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Thompson. To the middle. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Merrill. Still no points. Garland for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Eason, pass to Thompson. Now here's Smith. Out left to the wing. Outside Eason. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. And so it's Houston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Dean Wade is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at small forward. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Ryan?
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Here's Tyson. No points yet. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to Shepard. Back to Holiday. And here's Adams. Here's Şengün. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Shepard for 3. A rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Offline with a 3. The Rockets lead by 18. Pass to Shepard. To the inside, Adams. Outside Eason. Takes a 3. And that's good. Shepard for 3. Shepard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Cleveland again missing.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Holiday from long range. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Adams. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Rockets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ball taking his time here. Here's Wade. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Houston leading by 20. Here's Shepard. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Adams. Here's Eason. Back to Finney Smith. Clock at 6. Houston working the ball around. This one for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And last year's games were interesting to watch. considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Mitchell. Last game with 30, and he can't get that one.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Nice shot by Finney Smith. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Shepard. Pass to Adams. Outside Eason. Here's Finney Smith. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1 frame. That 6'10 wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
Now here's Eason. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Adams with a screen on ball. Back to Adams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Adams has got 6.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
It's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Durant comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Here's Thompson following the score by Cleveland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 12.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside Hunter for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now. Şengün, the screen, pulls it from the top of the key. Durant's shot is off.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
From deep, Mobley counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Durant inside, covered by Merrill. Şengün, the open look, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Hunter, down low. Merrill, that's good. Merrill's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson with a screen. Eason, pass to Thompson. Back to Eason. There's the triple. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Merrill outside. Back to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Pass to Smith. He can't get it to go. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Outside Hunter. Releases from 15. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Allen. A top-flight offense in Cleveland. Doris, what makes them so formidable?
Well, generally speaking, if you are great at multiple things. They have elite shot creation in the backcourt. They have size and finishing ability up front. They can hurt you at all 3 levels of offensive opportunity. And boy, their three-point range is deep, BA.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. The 3 from Mitchell. Smith with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Durant, the pass to Okogie. Now Adams, covered by Mobley. Outside Durant. Here's Okogie. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers trail by 17. Hunter in the post. He's against Smith. Hunter, good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 17 points.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Mobley outside. Garland for 3. Rockets with a rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kevin Durant is going to be remembered most for his prowess as a scorer. But, folks, we're talking about one of the most complete, passionate basketball players in the history of the game.
He's off on the first.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside Hunter. 4-3. That shot off.
2 minutes.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Allen outside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Thompson outside. 51 seconds left in the second. Durant, pass to Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. Adams has got 8 here in this quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Mobley passes to Garland. Allen with a screen on Thompson, looking to get it going. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side, Garland. He shoots. Can't nail the jumper.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Kenny Smith.
How can I forget about you, Kenny? I always did enjoy putting the smack down on you and your team.
Okay, that's enough. I tell you what, I'm most looking forward to the end of this segment. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Cavaliers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the birds, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Rockets lead by 18. So on the floor for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Şengün in at the 5. He drops it from range. Okogie's got 5 points.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Back to Garland from the arc. Again, Garland missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Durant. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got 20 points.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Mitchell finds Garland. The kick to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the long J. He has 7.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely absolutely prolific from three.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you, Brian.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the free throw, no good.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Şengün. No good with the triple. Hunter against Durant. Hunter passes to Garland. To the paint. Here's Allen. Good D by Şengün.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Garland. He's got 10. Left side Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, his accuracy from the stripe was pretty impressive in their previous game.
One shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Garland up top, defended by Thompson. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
That's good from Garland.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Garland hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Durant inside. Hunter covering. Thompson passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Garland, defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 3. Garland, no good.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Smith. From downtown. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Thompson with it. 14 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
And here's Garland. He's got 12. Pass to Hunter. Launches a 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Garland. To win the drought. On target from range. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Thompson outside. Driving to the basket. Pass to Şengün. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Okogie on the wing. Şengün, a screen on Hunter. Okogie, the pass to Smith. The 3 from Thompson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Pass to Garland. There's the 3. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And he lays it up and in. Thompson's got 18 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Goes up at the elbow. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Durant. The rebound by Garland. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Allen. Out to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Garland for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 18.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Garland against Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Mobley. Outside Hunter. And here's Mitchell. The three hits the trifecta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got 24.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Thompson after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Smith passes to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
From deep, Mitchell. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. Fires the three. The rebound by Garland. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 40% so far in the third. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And he makes a first.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Tyson, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Darius Garland. Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Rockets lead by 22. Pass to Finney Smith. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepard. Checked by Mitchell. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And it's Shepard missing. Well, the Cavaliers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Now here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And the Rockets shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Shepard, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to drop.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Davison. That one falls.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Nance. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Well, the Rockets shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. And here's Shepard for three. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Outside Eason. Back to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll, just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
Now Mitchell. Shoots over Shepherd. No good there, off the double clutch. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Houston running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Lonzo Ball is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Dean Wade. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Eason. To the right side. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Here's Shepherd. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
And look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Wade. Nance for 3. Knocks down the triple. Nance has got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Houston. The 3. He buries it from 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Houston leading by 22. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Eason. And a two-handed jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Tyson. Ball left side. Pass to Tyson. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Here's Tyson after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Nance outside. Pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Shepherd. And here's Şengün. To the left side wing. Eason tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Mitchell. Up top Nance. Here's Tyson. The 3 ball. The rebound by Shepherd. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Here's the 3. No good there. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Tries the 9-footer. 3-pointer. That one is off. The Rockets lead by 23. Here's Shepherd, hounded by Ball. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. Hits a 3-pointer.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Nance, and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Wade. Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. With the floater. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Outside Hunter. Mobley on a screen. And DeAndre Hunter hits from deep.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Outside Durant. Takes a 13-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Mobley. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And to encourage more mid-range and post-play, some have suggested move the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, PA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Merrill. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Amin Thompson. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the wing on the left. Eason connects from downtown. Eason's got 6 in the quarter.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Pass to Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Shepard. Outside Eason. Green with a screen on Hunter. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents. It's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
That's good from Eason. Crawford's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Adams with a screen on Garland. Inside. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Shepard. Shepard's got his 6th assist of the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Looking to end this cold spell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Tate's checked in for Crawford. Good on the second one.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Drops in the 3.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 11 points here in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Adams. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 7 tonight.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Now here's Tate. And he gets the bucket. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Adams with a screen on Garland. To the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Garland. Hunter the screen. Down low. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Houston has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Adams with a screen on Garland. Here's Shepard. Hunter covering. Pass to Easton. 6 to shoot. Back to Tate. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Cavs shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Hunter against Tate. From deep, Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Shepard, covered by Mobley. Pass to Adams. Outside Finney-Smith. Knocks it down from distance.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Amen Thompson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Garland. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mobley. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Shepard. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Amen Thompson.